Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our channel today. I'm very excited, I'm very happy to bring to you this program of today in our Learn with Adika. Today, we are going to talk about snakes, poisons, controls, and what to do, especially when a snake bites you. So, welcome to our channel and let's do it. So snakes are animals which are found either outside the houses or inside the houses. They always crawl around, just moving around to find what to eat. Because sometimes they feed on insects, sometimes they feed on rats, and these rats might run into our houses and hide there. So you'll find them right there. The question is, what do you do, especially when a snake bites you? Some people will scream, others will get terrified, others will run away and just start saying they're dead already because they know that they are poisonous, and we have a belief that once a snake pounces on you, then you die. So most people, once they get a bite, they just know, oh, my life is finished. But that's not what you need to do. Number one thing that we need to always do is to seek medical attention. That is the first thing. So anytime you get a bite, the first thing you have to know is, do we have a hospital near? Do we have a medical facility near me? Do we have a traditionalist who knows how to treat this thing, especially when it falls on you? Those are some of the things you have to know. And then number two, never panic. Don't panic. Don't be in fear. Don't worry. Just relax. I know it's a hectic thing to do. With the beliefs that are running in your mind, you really cannot do that, but that is the best thing you have to do. So you have to relax first. If it is not you, maybe it is your friend who has been bitten by a snake, let the person lie down with the head a little bit higher. And then the place which is infected, or the place which is bitten, if it is the leg, it has to be lower than the level of the heart. So if the heart is right here, then that place should be here. Why do we do this? Because the blood will not be able to flow upwards. We will reduce the speed by which the poison comes to your heart. So that is the second thing that you have to do. And then the next thing, which is step number 3, is make sure there is less movement on the affected area. So the movement in that affected area should be minimal. If it is the leg, make sure the leg is minimized. The movement is not there at all. It should be very, very minimal. Because again, we are working towards reducing the pace in which the blood or the poison will flow to your heart. The next thing you need to do is to cover the wound. So look for a plaster or a bandage, a stronger one, and then cover it slightly so that at least there is no okay, what do? We reduce. All this is just to reduce the speed in which the blood flows. So you cover it with the bandage very well, tightly enough, but not too tight where a finger can be able to penetrate through that place. So cover the place with the bandage. Don't try to suck the poison out of the place. It's too dangerous because it might even affect you as a person. So don't suck the poison out of the wound. Right? And these are some of the things which you must avoid, especially whenever such a case comes up. Don't apply tonics. Right? Don't apply. Some people say put something there, put salt, put put some antibiotics on top of it. Don't do that. Don't put anything there. Don't use ice. Yeah, because others say make sure the leg is cool so that the blood just freezes there and it doesn't move. Don't use that one. Don't drink alcohol or caffeine anytime you are affected by this one. And again, lastly, don't delay the medication. Make sure you are too fast with the medication. Don't delay, don't waste time. All right, we have some effects that you're going to see, especially when you are bitten. Number one, there is always severe pain and swelling at the place of infection. If it is here, you realize that there's a lot of pain there, including this hand a lot all around here. And then there is also swelling. The swelling will be there. The hand will swell if it is there. And then the patient will feel nausea, vomiting and dizziness. You'll feel nausea and sometimes they can vomit, and others will feel dizziness because of the effect of the poison. There'll be difficulty in breathing. When you're trying to breathe, there'll be difficulty even in swallowing, all right, because some of your nerves will start failing. Then there is always dropping in the eyelids. See, the person just goes like that, and then the eyes wants to close, something like that. Tingling and also paralysis. So there is a tingling, you feel your nerves are affected, and then there is paralysis. All the hand will not be able to move because those are some of the effects which are there. There's usually unusual bleeding to some patients. So some patients will have very unusual bleeding. They'll bleed too much, especially from that area. Preventive tips. If you want to prevent snake bites, these are some of the things that you have to do. Number one, make sure you wear boots and long pants. Put on long trousers and boots, because the snakes always go for the leg. They rarely go for your neck unless you sleep on it, or your stomach, you sleep on it. That's when it can go there. But mostly it goes for your legs. So you put on boots. Then after putting on boots, you also put on long trousers, long clothes. Use flashlights at night. When you're walking at night in your yard, just make sure you have the torches. Use the flashlights so that you can be able to see what is around you. Avoid putting your hands or feet in hidden places. Maybe behind stones, behind woods. Make sure you completely avoid going there and putting your hands right there. Then another one, make sure there are no darts, no woods in your yard, because the snakes love going under the woods. So make sure there's no timbers, there's no wood. The place is just clean. Maintain general cleanliness at all stages. For those who have children, children are always very funny. Any animal they see, they just want to play with. I remember one time my kid just saw a scorpion and he was like jumping on it. The scorpion beat her up, and we had to run all the night trying to find medication. So talk to your children, teach them not to play with animals. Any kind of animal which crawls around, make sure they don't play with them. Some things that we need to avoid. Avoid drinking water, especially when you have a snake bite. Completely avoid water. Water is so dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Because it will speed up the rate of the blood movement in your body. So you avoid drinking water at all cost, because this one will minimize the speed at which your blood moves. The next thing that maybe you can use, some people normally say you can use them, is paraffin. Yeah, they say you can use paraffin. Just drink a little bit of it, drink some paraffin, and then you run to the hospital. Paraffin, its work is the same, just to reduce that. And sometimes it can induce the vomiting. Because they say also paraffin separates the poison and the blood. So once you drink it, at least it helps a little bit. I don't know if it is scientifically proven, but most people who have been bitten, they actually testify to that. So they say you can use that one, and it is always helpful in such cases and such scenarios. So those are some of the things that we have. Now you know what to do, especially when you see your friend or anyone around you who has been bitten by a snake. Those are some of the tips or the steps to take. As just we wind up, I will take you through them again. We say number 1, make sure there is a medical facility around you. Number 2, don't panic. Don't be worried. Don't run around. Don't look for the snake to kill. Just relax. And then number 3, make sure you lie down or the patient lies down with a little bit head higher than the legs, right? So that there is something like a slope going towards your heart. Then after that, cover the place with a bandage. If you have one, if you don't have, just use a cloth and cover the place. Once you cover the place, rush the patient to the hospital. If the hospital seems to be a little bit far, you can use paraffin, a little bit of it. Just give him some paraffin, let him drink it, and then it will reduce or separate the poison with the blood. And that one will help to give him some time, to buy some time, especially when you are going to the hospital. Those are some of the tips that when you use, you will be safe. Let's all try to be safe wherever we are, and share these with all your friends and relatives so that at least they'll be able to know what to do when such case comes. Otherwise, thank you very much. Ciao. Bye bye.